So you want to design a graphic tee for your streetwear brand, but you don't know where to start and you don't know how to make it look good. Well, you've come to the right place. So to start off, you want to open your Adobe Illustrator and start a new file. Set your canvas size to 1000 pixels by 1400 pixels. You can really set your canvas size to whatever, but just make sure that it's somewhat of a high resolution, nothing really under 1000 pixels by 1000 pixels. Then you want to add the pictures that you source from Google. You want to make sure that these are high resolution as well, because scaling them up to like a size that's bigger makes them look pixelated. You can even use AI to enlarge these images if you really like the picture but you feel like it's too small. Using a pen tool with no fill or stroke selected, you are going to draw all around your subject, just like how I'm doing here. So after closing your shape, you're gonna select the shape and then shift select the image as well. Then you're gonna go Control 7 to actually crop the image. Crop the rest of your images and arrange them until you're happy. To move images forward and back on the same layer, you can use the shortcut Control and left bracket, like left square bracket actually, to move it back, and left right bracket to move it forward. I proceeded to add a black background and I started adding the text. So now you're gonna add the text and play around with the fonts until you find one that you like. Here I decided to actually mix two fonts, and so I took the M from one font and like the rest of the word I used another font, and essentially to make this one whole big shape. I'm not sure if I'll do it now or if I'm gonna talk about it later, but I think what I did was turn the text to outlines and like merge so that like they're one thing. Then like add the text that's gonna be at the bottom, so this will be like a cursive font, and then again you're just gonna arrange it however you like. I turn these into outlines too, and you can see me just like playing around with it, like using some offset path and some like warp effects. Then I lost a whole bunch of footage, but essentially what I'm doing now is I added like a moon on the layer where I was working with pictures, and then with the actual text, combination of like warp effects, some offset path stuff, and like just those stars really, but nothing crazy. And then I added like a gradient as the fill, which was like a red, an orange, and a yellow, some green over there. Then I struggled a lot with the text for some reason, like I'm sure you saw me struggling with like some warp effect and stuff like that. I downloaded some PNG images of these butterflies that I added in on a layer like below everything. It's literally just a picture with like a transparent background. It's like these butterflies. So to add the grain, essentially what I did was copy the text and then I made it like a dark gray. Then I added a grain effect to it, and then I played around with the like opacity thing, and I think I set it to like burn or something. I'm not sure. I'll have it on screen, and then like lower the opacity. So now what I'm doing is I'm trying to make Madiba like darker, if that makes sense. So I essentially did the same thing. I copy pasted, made it gray, and then set it to multiply. Now I'm playing with the opacity again. So now I'm adding some more butterflies. I remember I mentioned that there's some butterflies in like the background, so I wanted to add some in the foreground. So now I'm cropping out one butterfly from like the pack, and I'm doing it like this because I also want to add like some shadows to it. So that's why I'm tracing it so carefully and not just like taking out a spot, because as you can see it's already a PNG. So I remember I struggled with the placement of this and like the like opacity and stuff like that. So just watch me kind of like do that right now. So to add these little spots of highlight, what I did was I used the shape tool to make a star, and then I added a Gaussian blur to it. Then I just made another star that's smaller and just put it in the middle. But yeah, you can play around with like the blur to get an effect that you like. So now I'm just like putting these little stars wherever I feel like, you know, I want them really. And that was the last step. Now all I have to do is save it. So what you want to do now is just remove that black background that you made and save it as a PNG or as a PDF, because most people that print, they'll want like a PNG. But yeah, now you're done. I really like how it turned out. I didn't think it would turn out this good when I started, so I'm just really happy. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.